Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got a co-host today, my little dog Daisy, because I'm going to be talking about my other dog, Frisco, who passed away just a couple of days ago. Here's a picture of me and Frisco. She was a sweet little dog who I loved so much. Well, I don't know how little she was, kind of medium to big, but she was a sweet, adorable dog, and she would lick the water off of my head when I would swim. Anyway, she was a funny, crazy dog, and I just want to talk a little bit about her today. So over 12 years ago, we were at our old house, and there's a knock at the door, and a neighbor is standing at the front door, one of the neighbor kids, and says, "Hey, we found this dog wandering around the neighborhood, and we were wondering if you could watch her, because we're going to be out of town this weekend. Could you keep her in her backyard or just look after her while we're gone?" And I'm like, sure. Looked like a pretty dog, and she was very friendly. And my neighbor said they're going to Frisco. Now, as many of you gamers know, Frisco is the home of the National Video Game Museum in Texas. And they were going to be gone all weekend in Frisco. I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know. But they asked us if we could keep this dog Frisco. And I said, sure. And so I put Frisco in my backyard, and I fell in love with Frisco immediately. Frisco was super friendly and sweet and pretty, and she just was so much fun. And I decided to keep her. So instead of keeping Frisco 3 days, we kept her for over 12 years. And sadly, she has passed. And I just want to tell you just a little bit about Frisco. I'm a huge dog person. And I grew up, Shep, when I was little, was my best friend, my little dog that would follow me everywhere, or actually kind of a big dog. But anyway, but Frisco, I named her Frisco because my neighbor that had brought her over said they were going to Frisco. And even though she's a girl dog, she kind of has a boyish name in Frisco. But she kind of reminded me of boys. She was wild and crazy and just strong as an ox. So she was fairly big dog when we got her, and she was really strong. And she would pull my daughter on her bicycle. We would tie the leash to the handlebars, and Frisco would pull my daughter all the way across the football field. She was so strong on her bicycle. And my daughter Katie taught her how to fetch and how to play football and do all these fun things in the backyard. And Frisco was just a joy to us, to my kids and me. Now Frisco, I admit, she was a spaz, especially the first couple of years. She was hyper. She would jump on you. I like to say her only flaw was she loved too much. She would jump on anybody because she just loved to see them so much. And if you tried to pet her, she would bite your hand, but gently, and just because she just loved so much and just wanted to just show her affection. But she could be annoying to people. And she ate everything. She ate, my wife had her bicycle parked in the backyard. She ate everything on it that was not metal. The reflector, the seat, the handle grips, anything that was rubber or plastic, she ate. One time I set my glasses down in the backyard while I was, doing some yard work, and I couldn't find them. Frisco had ate them, chewed them up, and she just ate. She was just a crazy, crazy dog, but she was so loving and so sweet. We went on tons of walks together, and she loved playing in the park, and she loved Daisy a lot. So a few years after we got Frisco, when we moved into our new house, we got Daisy, this little dog here. And Frisco calmed down a lot and just became a lot more gentle and stopped jumping on people and stopped biting people's hands and stuff. She just needed a little friend in Daisy, and Daisy Daisy's been real sad since we lost Frisco. But Frisco loved French fries and people and long walks and going to the dog park and belly rubs and scratches. And I buried Frisco yesterday, and it was one of the hardest things that I'd ever done in my life. It was just absolutely brutal and difficult. And and Thursday I say yesterday, I buried her Friday. Thursday, I did have a chance to talk to her, and because she had developed a cough over the last couple of weeks, and we gave her cough medicine and everything, but she's well over 13 years old. She has arthritis, and she developed this cough, and apparently it was something really serious deep down. I don't know what it was. but she just one day just suddenly took a turn for the worse, and she slowed way down and was having a hard time breathing. But I had a good chance to talk to her on Thursday just to tell her how much I loved her and how much good times we've had together, and pet her and comfort her and reassure her. And she passed away in her sleep late at night. But love Frisco, and I will never forget her. And Daisy, I will love on Daisy tons, and Daisy's doing a good job of keeping the family, you know, keeping us, you know, just up. And, you know, we got to, you know, life is for the living, and we got to push on. We're going to miss Frisco a lot. We just missed her presence. We miss her. I just love taking my dogs for walks and coming inside and petting her and, you know, getting her to sit while I throw her French fries and take her over to my mom's house and to the dog park. We're going to miss Frisco greatly, and Daisy definitely misses her. They would wrestle and play and just had so much fun together and cuddle and lick each other. You know, they would clean each other almost like cats. It was so funny, but just always going to miss Frisco, such a sweet pup. And one thing, so a few years ago, I actually thought Frisco was dying. I got home one day, and I go to the back porch, and she's laying there, just splayed flat out, and her tongue was swollen and white, and her eyes didn't look good, and she was just suffering. And I looked around, she had eaten, there were just a few shreds left. We had like a soft rug in the back there for him to sit on, you know, in their doghouse to lay on. And Frisco had eaten just about that entire rug. So she was sickly for a few hours, just long enough for it to work its way through her system, or for a day or so or whatever. But she was fine. And then one time we were on a walk, and she had stuck her head under a fence and gotten her face mangled by this dog, and it was pretty gruesome. But she was super tough and survived those incidents, and she was just a joy to our family for many years. Over 12 years is a good long life for a dog. She was always happy, always having fun, and just loved everybody. So rest in peace, my precious Frisco. And so anyway, that's it for now. Daisy says, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys for watching. And I will most likely in my next video be talking about video games. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you later.